Welcome back to Infinite Horizons, your travel guide to the world's most fascinating destinations. Today, we're exploring a place that's compact, but full of history, dramatic natural scenery, unique wildlife, and a cultural identity shaped by two continents. This is Gibraltar, where Europe meets Africa, and the Mediterranean meets the Atlantic. Let's take a closer look at why Gibraltar should be your next destination. Gibraltar sits at the entrance to the Strait of Gibraltar, the narrow passage linking the Mediterranean Sea with the Atlantic Ocean. On clear days you can see the coast of Morocco just 14 kilometers away. Though connected to Spain, Gibraltar is a British overseas territory, where English is widely spoken, and British customs blend naturally with Spanish and Mediterranean life. This mix gives Gibraltar a distinct character not found elsewhere. Entering Gibraltar is memorable. The main road into town crosses directly over the airport runway. When a plane lands or takes off, barriers lower. Once clear, traffic continues. Simple, efficient, and unique to Gibraltar. Start your journey in the heart of Gibraltar, Main Street. This pedestrian-friendly avenue runs through the historical center, lined with British-style pubs, Spanish cafes, duty-free shops, local boutiques, and pastel-colored colonial buildings. Gibraltar is duty-free, meaning shopping here can be seriously good value. At the northern end of Main Street, you'll arrive at Casemate Square. This open plaza was once part of Gibraltar's defensive fortifications. Today, it's one of the main gathering places, with restaurants, outdoor seating, and a relaxed atmosphere. Located just off Main Street, St. Mary the Crowned is Gibraltar's main Catholic church and one of its oldest active places of worship. The site originally housed a mosque during Moorish rule, which was later converted into a church after the Spanish took Gibraltar in 1462. The current building, mainly from the late 15th and early 16th centuries, features a simple Gothic layout, stained glass windows depicting local saints, and a calm interior used for regular community services. Just a few minutes away, you will find the Gibraltar National Museum. It's small but packed with lots of key history. It sits above well-preserved 14th century Moorish baths, which you can still walk through. It's one of the museum's most unique features. Once inside, the museum highlights include Neanderthal remains, showing Gibraltar was one of the last places Neanderthals survived, artifacts from Phoenician, Roman, and Moorish periods, and exhibits on the Great Siege and Gibraltar's military role, especially during debutante. Before heading up the rock, it's worth spending some time at the Alameda Botanic Gardens, located near the base of the cable car. The gardens were first laid out in the early 1800s for residents and British soldiers stationed here. Today, they're a quiet, shaded green space with Mediterranean and subtropical plants, stone walkways, and small ponds. They offer a calm atmosphere that contrasts with the dramatic landscape of the rock above. Inside the gardens is the Gibraltar Wildlife Conservation Park. This facility cares for rescued animals and endangered species that cannot return to the wild. It's small but well-maintained, and highlights Gibraltar's more modern focus on conservation and ecology. The Rock of Gibraltar rises 426 meters above sea level and is visible from miles around. It's the defining symbol of the territory and home to dozens of great experiences. One of the most popular and straightforward ways to reach the top is by cable car. The cable car departs from the base station near the Botanic Gardens and travels directly to the top station near the upper rock. From the cabin, you'll see the rooftops of the Old Town, the harbor and marinas below, the Spanish coastline stretching north, and on clear days, Morocco directly across the strait. If you prefer not to hike, the cable car is the fastest and most efficient way to reach the upper rock, and it provides one of the best elevated viewpoints in Gibraltar. Once on the upper rock, several key attractions stand out. The first thing many visitors notice are the Barbary macaques. These are the only wild monkeys in Europe. They move freely across the upper rock and are accustomed to people. You can observe them closely, but it's important not to feed them or open bags around them. They will take food if they see it. These macaques are a reminder of Gibraltar's long connections with North Africa, where their species originates. Deep inside the rock is St. Michael's Cave, a large natural limestone cavern. Walkways lead through chambers filled with stalactites and stalagmites formed over thousands of years. The central chamber is equipped with lighting and seating and is sometimes used as a small performance venue, thanks to its natural acoustics. It's a clear example of how geology and history intertwine here. Next is the Skywalk, a modern glass viewing platform built over a steep drop. Gibraltar's Skywalk offers breathtaking 360-degree views, including the Mediterranean Sea, the Spanish coastline to the north, and the coast of Morocco to the south. You will also find carved directly into the rock the Great Siege tunnels that date back to the Great Siege of 1779 to 1783, when Spain and France attempted to retake Gibraltar from Britain. Engineers and soldiers cut these tunnels by hand to position cannons facing key approach points. Inside the tunnels today, you can see the original cannon openings, military tools and displays, plus information panels explaining how the tunnels were used during the siege. It shows how strategic the rock has been for centuries. Further along the Upper Rock Nature Reserve is the Windsor Suspension Bridge, a 71-meter pedestrian suspension bridge spanning a natural gorge. Crossing it gives open-air views over the cliffs and the town below, making it a visually striking location for photos and video. At the highest accessible point is O'Hara's Battery, a coastal defense site equipped with heavy artillery from the late 19th and early 20th centuries. From here, the view is unobstructed in every direction. If you enjoy hiking, Gibraltar has one of the most spectacular trails in Europe, the Mediterranean Steps. Carved into the cliffs, this steep path winds through natural reserves filled with wildflowers, seabirds, and sweeping views of the blue Mediterranean. It takes about 90 minutes to complete and ends high on the rock. It's challenging, but unforgettable. Europa Point is the southernmost tip of Gibraltar, overlooking the meeting point of the Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. Key features at Europa Point include the Trinity Lighthouse, guiding ships entering and leaving the strait. The Ibrahim Al-Ibrahim Mosque, one of the most significant mosques in Europe, built as a gift from the King of Saudi Arabia. And a monument to General Sikorski, the Polish Prime Minister who died in a 1943 plane crash there. The location provides wide, open views and a clear understanding of Gibraltar's geographical position as a gateway between continents. Gibraltar's waters are home to several species of resident wild dolphins, including common dolphins, striped dolphins, and bottlenose dolphins. Boat tours depart regularly from Marina Bay and usually last around 1 to 2 hours. The dolphins are active, often swimming alongside the boat, making the excursion straightforward to film and photograph. It is one of the most popular and reliable wildlife experiences in Gibraltar. Despite its small size, Gibraltar has several different coastal spots, each with its own character. Catalan Bay, a small bay with a row of colorful fishing houses and a relaxed local feel. The beach is sandy, the water is usually calm, and there are several good seafood restaurants directly on the waterfront. Great for a quiet afternoon or a meal by the sea. Eastern Beach, the largest and longest stretch of sand in Gibraltar. It is very open and sunny throughout the day due to its orientation. It is easy to access and has facilities nearby. Ideal for sunbathing and swimming without feeling crowded. Sandy Bay, a sheltered beach protected by sea barriers, keeping the water very calm. The sand here is clean and soft, and the atmosphere is more family-friendly. It attracts fewer people and has a more relaxed pace compared to Eastern Beach. Little Bay, a small, tucked-away cove on the southwest side. It has rockier surroundings and is quieter than the main beaches. Good for relaxing away from crowds or reading by the sea. For evenings, Ocean Village Marina is the main social area, a stunning waterfront resort nestled between two beautiful marinas and the Rock of Gibraltar. Home to 2 casinos, the only nightclub on the rock, and a great choice of bars and international restaurants. Ocean Village really has something for everyone. Gibraltar's location makes it a strong base for exploring the surrounding region. From here, you have easy access to southern Spain and North Africa, with short travel times and straightforward transport options. Directly across the border is La Linea, the Spanish town that connects to Gibraltar on foot. It has local tapas bars, open plazas, and a more traditional Andalusian atmosphere. Around 1 hour west along the coast is Tarifa. It is known for its wide-open beaches, plus kite surfing and windsurfing. Tarifa has a compact old town with narrow streets and cafes. It's a good choice for a full-day trip focused on coastline and relaxed atmosphere. From Tarifa, you can take a ferry to Tangier in Morocco. The crossing typically takes about 1 hour. Tangier provides North African markets, Moroccan cafes and tea houses, plus coastline views back toward Gibraltar and Spain. Visiting Tangier makes it possible to experience 2 continents in a single trip. Seville, Malaga, and Cadiz are also within day trip reach. Compact, historic, scenic, and culturally distinct, Gibraltar offers memorable experiences in a manageable space. If you're looking for a destination that feels different and full of character, Gibraltar is worth visiting. Thanks for watching Infinite Horizons. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next adventure.